Hello, John live stream. Good morning. Welcome to join our class. Okay, let's start our tea. Before we start our Chinese tea ceremony class, I would love to make a introduction about myself and my class. My name is Liubao. I'm professional Chinese tea sommelier. In each tea class tea session, I will select a premium Chinese tea to share how we prepare this tea with a traditional Gongfu Cha Wei. New to Chinese tea, you just attend our class. You never try any Chinese tea yet. Don't worry, after this 1 hour lesson, you will know how to prepare this tea. And besides, I will elaborate all characters about this tea regarding flavor, taste, craftsmanship, and the history about this tea. Okay, if you are searching premium Chinese teas, authentic, handcrafted, or tea wares, our tea shop is ready for you as well. During our tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay, the connection. A second. Okay. I want to share with you today in our tea class this tea, Liubao. This Liubao tea, personally I like it very much. Do you know why? Because this Liubao tea features a very exceptional, rare, precious, flowery, natural flowery aroma plus honey sweetness. This Liubao tea was made in 2020, so it's been aged over 6 years. If you often attend our tea class, you may already heard that a few times that in fact I started to learn Chinese tea with the white tea and the Liubao. And personally, I have a great passion for Liubao. And this Liubao tea, the aromatic Liubao tea technically is operated with the traditional craftsmanship, double pressing, double steaming, double pressing. It's a traditional Liubao. In our tea shop, besides the traditional Liubao, we're also selling would call it yeah, you can call it as a contemporary Liubao. What's the difference depends on if this Liubao tea is operated with high fermentation process, not okay. This tea was made in 2020, so far it's been aged for 6 years. For this Liubao tea, we always say for each tea, I always illustrate what kind of tea where because before we bring this tea, we choose a correct tea ware for this tea. For this tea, you have a few options. You can choose to use a pottery clay like that. There's some new arrivals today. Nixing clay. This tea is from Chinese Guangxi province. And this clay, Nixing clay is from Chinese Guangxi province as well. It's recognized as the match to bring Nixing clay teapot plus Liubao. It always recognizes the best match. Nixing clay, you can choose Nixing clay, or it depends on we bring the tea according to actual tea condition. Like this tea, 6 years, as it's not so aged. For Liubao, in our tea shop, we are also selling Liubao tea over 40 years. Was made in last century, 1980s. So compare that Liubao tea, this Liubao tea is still quite young. So if you can also guy one, uh, use a guy one or a porcelain teapot, bring it out. Depends on, but if this Liubao tea over 10 years, in general, I would recommend to use a pottery clay teapot. Those are new today. This Liubao, okay, now yeah, yeah, we say tea, water is the tea's mother and the tea is tea's father. So for the water, in general, I recommend to use low tiers spring water, or if you cannot find appropriate spring water, you can just use purified water. Purified water is the most safe. Save the water to bring any kinds of Chinese tea. Okay, so final questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comments. Now I will write the title of this Liubao and bring in recommendation in our comment. If you're new to this tea, you can get a screenshot, or once you buy this tea, and you can go to check our item link. There's details of bringing method. Now I'm very I'm very excited to try this tea again. Okay, to bring a good cup of Liu Bao, here there are three key points we need to pay attention. First thing, tea to water ratio. For this tea to water ratio can use around 1 to 20 or 1 to 30. If you're new to Liubao, you are beginner, you are Chinese tea beginner, you can first of all try 1 to 30 or 1 to 30. Water temperature for this tea, please use above 95 degrees Celsius, 194 Fahrenheit. Steeping time, this tea. Now let's steeping time, few seconds to 15 seconds will be enough. Now let's, as usual, before we bring this tea, let's look at this tea. Let's look at this tea. Yeah, physically it's a loose tea. So please look at. Please look at this. This is a loose tea. This tea, um, this tea, this Liubao tea was made from the core production of Liubao tea. From Heishi Mountain, core the best, the core production of Liubao tea in Liubao Tang. This tea is made. This tea, physically, this tea, you can notice. Physically, this tea is made from very high grade. Very high grade. How how could we know? It's very simple. Just look at the strip is tight, is slim, and you can also notice that this tea, the tea buds, and let's look at the color. The color, this tea has a beautiful oily dark color. Can you see? The strip is tight and slim. Hello. Thank you. Welcome to join the live stream. Look at it physically. It's delicate. It's a very beautiful dark tea, Liubao. Not every Liubao tea look the way looks so delicate like this tea does. Okay, this is a grade premium grade Liubao from the essential core production area called the Heishi Mountain. Okay. During our tea class, if you are interested in anything shown in the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comments. For this tea, now we can start to we have a tea ceremony. The first step we call the preheating process. Preheating process to preheat the teaware, all the teawares we're gonna use. And the preheat. Air cup. And our teacup. Okay, wait. Finish that preheating process. The preheating, and now we can start to bring this tea out. For this tea, you can for this tea, if you want, if you this tea was made in twice of has been aged 6 years. 6 years. This tea, you can, moist tea to wake up tea before the first infusion. Now, when we put the tea into the teapot, now we can shake a few times and then smell the dry tea. The dry tea is true, is sweet and woody. This tea, technically I can, I dare tell you that this is one of the best tea, Liubao tea you can find in the market. Now let's bring together and I will explain, elaborate the traits about this Liubao tea with you. This moistening infusion, we don't drink it. We don't drink it. Just discard it. Now we waking up, waking up our tea. Now everything is prepared. We can start our first infusion now. For this 2026 years age Liubao, for this tea, please use water above 95 degrees Celsius, 194 Fahrenheit. A steeping time a few seconds to 15 seconds. I've here, here there's a tip. This tea is still quite, yeah, quite young yet. It's 6 years compared with the other Liubao tea sold in our tea shop. This tea is still young, right? So when you pour, here there's a tip. As now we are using a guide. So when you pour water, you can put just heat. If you're new to you're new to use guide one, you know now we are using so hot water just above 95 degrees. Here there's a tip. Pour water at the direction of if we will look, our guide one is a clock. 6 o'clock here, 9, 12, and the 3. Okay, pour water at the direction of 3. Don't pour water at the point of 6 and 3. Do you know why? Because this is the 2 points we will hold our finger with our fingers. So at direction of this direction. And pour water by fixed point. Pour water as gentle as possible. A few seconds to 15 seconds. The morning without what would be an opportunity to serve for birthday celebration. Um, third birthday, you can choose. You can choose. I would say because tea, the tea, Chinese tea are always wonderful, but we should know what the person liked the most. What the person liked the most. If we choose a tea to drink with people together, friends together, everybody would have their own preference, but we can choose a more safe tea like white tea. In general, white tea, everybody will love it. White tea or yeah, white tea or oolong. In general, is the I like oolong. Yeah, oolong will be great. Oolong will be great. Oolong. Let's look at our. This is our first infusion. First infusion, honey, golden honey color. But if you already tried some Liubao tea from our tea shop, you may notice something different. Yeah, this tea soup looks more golden rather than reddish compared with other Liubao tea sold in our tea shop. Yeah, yes, definitely difference of tea soup. Because this tea, first of all, this tea is operated with a traditional craftsmanship, double steaming, double pressing. And secondly, the fermentation level of this tea is rather low. And at third point, because this tea is still young, this tea was made in 2020, so it has been aged over 6 years. Time passing, with the more it ages, the more reddish it becomes. Thanks, you're welcome. Oolong or white tea always when I receive when I receive you know the guests or clients, I always bring Liubao, or white tea oolong. This is our this tea. Personally, this tea I like very much. This tea personally I like very much. This is our first infusion. Let me try it. Let me try. Now for the moment, it's the tea is still hot, so we wait for a while. Wow, this tea features it's a white honey fragrance plus flowery fragrance. This tea has a strong white notes, white flowery honey notes. Very interesting this tea, because basically, Liubao tea is a dark tea, doesn't features its featured flowery notes. However, this tea description. First of all, this tea is from the essential co-production called Hei Shi Shan, from a high altitude tea garden. It smells wonderful. A very strong white notes, aroma notes. It tastes sweet and fresh, just like honey water. It tastes very fragrant as well. So, funny questions? Well, this day just like drinking honey water with wide flowery notes and the flavor. It's a palatable, sweet, gentle. This Liubao tea I highly recommend to you. Um, this Liubao tea features a unique flavor and aroma profile. I'm saying so not because persuade you to buy and to let's say triggers you buy, because that's the fact. In our I'm drinking tea like I'm sharing the tea evaluation with you here. This Liubao tea, technically, this Liubao tea, unlike from the aspect of flavor and taste, this tastes simply different from other Liubao tea. This Liubao tea, I highly recommend to you because it's not. It's rare to encounter Liubao tea with such a flavor and taste in the. This one I could you pronounce the tea of this the name of this tea? Liubao. You see the title of our live stream. Liubao. Liubao tea is because this tea is from Liubao County. That's why I call it Liubao tea. It falls into the category of dark tea. Dark tea. Just understand that. Please understand this is a traditional operated Liubao tea. In the market, you basically have three styles: contemporary, modern Liubao crafted, and the third one, how could we pronounce? How we translate? You can translate as primeval primeval Liubao. But the third one, we don't sell any. We're selling a contemporary Liubao and traditional crafted Liubao. Two types. This tea is characterized by its a pronounced white honey nectar flavor and the fragrance. Very outstanding. Very outstanding. This tea, this is a tea features its remarkable flavor and taste. Highly recommend to you. Now we continue our second infusion. Any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. If you're interested in this tea, you can also go to check our tea shop link in below. You can see our tea shop link on the bottom of your screen. Please look at. This is the Liubao tea from essential coal production area called Heishi Mountain, from a high altitude tea garden. Please look at the color of a tea leaf. It looks tender. It looks tender. Now with the screen cannot touch, but it looks tender, vivid. And also you can see the grade of this tea. This tea is made from high grade. This is a premium grade Liubao. You can notice that the tea strip is tight, slim, is small. After drinking, while speaking, I can feel this lingering white honey flavor. It lingers inside my mouth. This tea. This is a very representative Liubao. Now we continue our second infusion. The same, 5 points, and pour water as gentle as possible. Because I'm using Gaiwan here, so I always if you're afraid to, when you use the Gaiwan, you start to use it, you will worry that too hot for you, the age of gun too hot for you to hold it. It's very simple. And just pour water at the direction of a 3. If you look at this Gaiwan, 6, 9, 12, 3. At the 3, you pour water at the direction at the 3 o'clock. Pour water as gentle as possible. Look at. Pour water as gentle as possible. That's very simple. That one is very used, very simple. This is our second infusion. Please look at the second infusion. Wow. Amber reddish color. Wow, beautiful. Unlike other Liubao tea, other Liubao soup, this tea doesn't look so reddish. This Liubao, if you new to our tea shop, you're new to Liubao, you can buy the small size, you can buy the small quantity, the small one, 50 grams. For every tea type sold in our tea shop, we also always offer the small one, 50 grams. You can first of all try Liubao tea. Let's explain. You may, if it's your first time to hear this tea, Liubao tea falls into the category of dark tea. You know, like pu'er, rye pu'er is type of dark tea as well. But this one, some our tea followers, they told me that they they told me that uh, they the Liubao taste similar to pu'er. I say yeah, yes, yeah. With my opinion, I would say for contemporary Liubao, yes, yes, it could be a little bit, takes a little bit, but for this Liubao tea, impossible. Why? Because this is a traditional operated Liubao. It doesn't undergo pie fermentation. The pie fermentation, this is a very important step process used operated during the tea making dark tea making process. So, but however, this tea is operated to traditional craftsmanship, double steaming, double pressing. So with tea, uh, I would say this tea, if you already tried some contemporary Liubao before, when you try this tea, wow, you will discover a new world of Liubao. This tea has very pronounced characters of white, honey, nectar, flavor and the fragrance, plus sweet, flowery fragrance, and a fresh woody aroma as well. This tea has a rich flavor and aroma profile. Why? Because this tea is from the Liubao tea, originated from Liubao County, and this tea is from the co-production area, the best place co-production area of Liubao, which is called 黑石山, 黑石 mountain, from a high mountain. That's so here this is the this Liubao tea highly recommend to you, highly recommend, because in the market even in China it's rare to encounter tea, a Liubao tea with such profile. If you you can just try the 50 grams this tea, you will love it. And also you can compare with the other dark tea you have in your hands, pu'er tea or any Liubao. Just compare with this tea. You will notice that this tea, how interesting it is. Because this tea basically don't expect flowery notes from a dark tea. Basically, this is not the dark tea should have, but this tea just this Liubao tea exception. Now let me. Wow, it smells wonderful. I especially love this white honey fragrance, plus fresh woody aroma, sweet flowery fragrance. It's very, it's very really, it's really particular. Very particular. And this Liubao tea, when you have this Liubao tea, you can continue to age it as well. The more it ages, the better it becomes. Just like it's like pu'er, like a white tea, just the more valuable it becomes. And for sure, this tea with the time passing, this tea will smells and taste will smell and taste more richer and richer. more this tea now it tastes already very intricate, rich, complex. That into let's say just 1 year, this tea will become better and better. That's the charm of dark tea. Well, after drinking it, after swallowing the tea, there's lingering white honey flavor inside your mouth. This tea have any astringency bitterness. Tastes very smooth, very silky. It's a pure joy and a pleasure to drink this tea. One moment. This There's a new arrival, the tea jar. A dry tea container. Wow, this one. This one I like very much. A very beautiful pottery artwork. A tea jar. To age, that's the best. That's the best to age the Liubao tea. This one. This one is made from the same clay teapot like this Nising clay teapot from the same region like this Xi province, one of the top 4 Chinese pottery clay. If you buy this Liubao, you want to continue to age by yourself, you can just buy a Nising clay tea jar to continue age it. It's very simple. It's very simple. You put the tea inside it and cover the lid, and that's all. And you just try the tea every 3 months, and you will see that it's like every 3 months you decide again. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. This tea technically has technically because when we when we buy a new tea, we always expect this tea could have a great outstanding conversion in the future. This tea in our tea shop is one of the, let's say, a tea, one of the Liubao tea, let's say, given one of the Liubao tea with the let's see how we say that, it's a Liubao tea could have an outstanding conversion in the future. If you ask me what Liubao tea we buy this tea on the purpose of continue to aging it, this tea and this tea 2020 age Liubao and the 2019 Liubao and the 2018 Liubao. This tea jar is so beautiful from the shape. And do you know this for this Liubao? this second. This tea jar. Just look at what the details is so beautiful. I make it very good. This tea jar, first of all, handcrafted, hand engraved. Do you know? Can you recognize this pattern? This pattern. This is in Chinese called Taotie pattern. One of the most antique pattern in China, which can date back from 3,000, 4,000 years ago. This Taotie pattern was used to, let's say, to engrave in Chinese copper, copper wares around 3,000, 4,000 years ago. Wow. Please look at the details. The best tea jar container to age the Liubao, especially Liubao tea. This tea jar is not large. If you buy, it can store like 50 to 100 grams. If you buy a small, and the Liubao tea, not only for Liubao tea, for poor as well. This Liubao tea is a great container to wake up tea. When you buy a quite aged Liubao tea, like our Liubao tea, we are selling one of the eldest Liubao tea was made in last century, 1980s. When you receive that Liubao tea, you wake up tea before we drink it. You put the tea, Liubao tea inside, and just this is the best way to wake up our tea. Before it, you just this is the cover, right? Put the tea inside. Put the tea, and you just let the tea take birth inside. Not this. When you age the tea, you cover tightly. But when you wake up the tea, you can just leave a little bit space. Let the tea breathe inside the tea jar. This one single piece. This even when see, as it's a very beautiful. You can also use it as a home decoration. Taotie pattern. Wow. Look at the details. This one's gorgeous. Our new arrival. Interested anything while showing a live stream now, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now we continue our third infusion. Water above 95 degrees Celsius. Steeping time a few seconds to 15 seconds. This tea is highly recipe, infused over 12 times. It's a super aged Liubao. This Liubao tea, I always say, how we know this tea is good? You can compare Liubao tea. You can find the market. Please look at the color. Look at the color. The color in the soup. Look at the color. Beautiful amber reddish color. Smells sweet. This tea features white honey nectar, flowery notes. Moreover, this tea is characterized its unique tea cultivar flavor as well. It's made from this tea is made from Liubao group species cultivar. You don't have to know what it is, but this is the original group species growing from Liubao County. And as this tea is from the co-production called Heishi Mountain. Heishi Mountain. You know that it's a precious tea. It's precious tea. Liubao original group species plus traditional craftsmanship and co-production co-production. This is from co-production area. Three factors contribute a unique flowery notes, honey, nectar, fragrance, and plus fresh aroma. It's a Liubao. It's a rare Liubao in the market. It's a rare Liubao in the market. There's a lingering sweetness. The more it ages, the better it becomes. There's a light, lingering white flavor inside your mouth. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now, this tea, it's a super Liubao tea. Highly resistant, can be brewed over 12 infusions, features unique flavor, aroma, notes, fragrance, and plus, this tea. It's a new. This Liubao tea has a great space to continue to age it. The more it ages, the better it becomes. For the moment, we're bringing 6 years aged Liubao tea. If you're interested in anything we are showing the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. This Liubao tea I sincerely highly recommend to you, because this Liubao tea, among the Liubao teas sold in our tea shop in the market, Liubao tea features its understanding, unique, honey, honey-like white nectar fragrance, plus sweet flowery notes and fresh woody aroma. This tea now this is it's still young Liubao tea, it's Liubao. But in the future we can expect that this tea will convert to more complex, rich aroma and flavor profile. This tea, more it ages, the better it becomes. Now 6 years, in 2 or 3 years, this tea will start to convert it, start to have a very pleasant, healing, aged fragrance plus woody aroma, probably precious ginseng fragrance. But this tea, and I personally I recommend it because it's rare to encounter Liubao tea with such profile in the market. It's not the let's say it's not Liubao tea. It's not Liubao. Features characterized by its mainstream ordinary aroma profile. This is a Liubao tea with a precious flavor and fragrance palettes profile. This tea highly recommend to you. Now we continue our fourth infusion. Fourth infusion. Look at that's our soft lips. Please look at this is our fourth tea soup, fourth infusion tea soup. Amber, beautiful, bright amber reddish color. This tea, the more it ages, the more reddish it becomes. Because the aging process, it's slowing chemical natural conversion. The tea polyphenol will slowly get oxidated. Not only tea polyphenol, fibers, proteins, and also any kind of the substance in the tea leaf will slowly convert during the process. The tea will become sweeter and sweeter, gentler and gentler, smoother, more smoother and more smooth. Okay, wow, that's a beautiful tea. You can always make a comparison. Look at this the tea color of this year and next year. But with the comparison, you will see the difference. You will see the difference. Like we see the growth of the kids. You made photo of this today and the next year, and you will see a difference. It's like the tea, but for sure for our tea, natural aging, and with each year you notice you perceive the difference, the flavor and taste, the color, and the tea texture as well. It's like sometimes you collect some tea like a white Liubao pu'er or other teas. It's like you accompanying the growth of tea, the growth of the tea. If you're interested in this 2026 years age Liubao. Please go to check out his shop link in our bio. This tea, anyway, include this tea. Um, this tea, as this tea is made from Liubao County original. We call it as a technically we call it as a Liubao original group species cultivar. What this tea is made from this cultivar. So basically, this tea has a very strong tea cultivar aroma and the flavor profile. Very distinctive. Can distinguish with such pronounced flavor, tea cultivar flavor and taste. You can distinguish immediately from hundreds Liubao. This is the one identity of this Liubao tea. And secondly, this tea is operated with a traditional craftsmanship. So this tea now it's still young. So when you try it, you distinguish directly from the contemporary Liubao. Why? Because this tea now is 6 years still young. It's still young, and this tea you can still feel the strength of this tea. The strength of tea. Secondly, this tea is from the co-production area. So this tea, is given by this co-production area in Chinese called Heishishan Mountain. This tea is given a white honey like nectar flavor and fragrance by this area, and plus sweet white flowery fragrance are very, very exceptional. This Liubao. That's my conclusion about this Liubao tea. You can compare with any Liubao tea you have in your hands, and I dare say that no any Liubao tastes like this tea. This is a great product. This is a great super Liubao tea in the market. Okay. Wow, look at the color. Wow, the drinking this lingering white honey sweetness inside your mouth. Okay, if you're interested in this Liubao tea, please go to check our link in our bio. Okay, I'll come back in a few seconds. This Liubao tea, you can choose use a guy want to bring it because it's still young. It's okay to use a porcelain gaiwan porcelain teapot. You can also choose a pottery clay. Pottery recent rivals. One of the this is when I come back, I will show you more details. You have a very options in our tea shop. Wow, look at those. Wow, all kinds of shape. Wow, they are so lovely. Look at all kinds of shape. Nising clay. Nising clay. For this clay, not only you can bring in. This clay is very perfect for bringing oolong, aged tea such as white tea, Liubao, pu'er, fujuan, actual, any kinds of tea with a high flavor and taste. Because basically this preserves very water heating. So it's very ideal for bringing some teas with a high water temperature like oolong, Liubao, oolong, dark tea, aged white tea, actual. I'll come back in a few seconds, okay? Hello again. First let's look at this lotus sky one. This lotus sky one. This one, a person I like very much. Lotus, and besides June is season. Lotus is summer blooming flower. This one, it's very elegant, simple but elegant. Shaped like a blooming lotus and painted with lotus. Lotus. It's very elegant with a little high feet. It's very elegant. And there's a teacup too. There's a teacup. This is a teacup. Lotus. It's a simple. It's a simple. With a lotus painting, hand painted lotus painting pattern, and love elegant shape, flower shape, very elegant. If you're interested in this anything we are showing the live stream now, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. Look at this is our soup. Look at this, the brightness and the clarity. It tastes wonderful, sweet, fresh, wonderful. Now let's look at tea. The teapot. The shape of this teapot is very interesting. This teapot is made from Chinese Nixing clay teapot. This clay is recognized as one top 4 Chinese pottery clay, very famous. This clay features its great heating preservation, 100% handcrafted, and besides, it's an authentic wood fire pot. How we define wood fire? During the firing process, if we use wood as a fire fuel, the way classified as a wood fire. And besides this one, it's a unclaimed wood fire pottery. And you see, for this piece, single piece, the glaze outside of the glaze of this teapot is a natural form during the firing process. The shape is very lovely. The shape is this shape in Chinese is called 秤砣, with the round belly, and this side beautiful metal finish. Inside is a ball filter. It's a large teapot, around 160-70 ml. It's fit for if you serve over 3 persons. This one I recommend to you. Lovely shape and pot with a lovely shape. Lovely shape and unique glaze. Wood fire. The pouring is great as well. It's a great. I can show you. Let's look at the pouring. If I search clay teapot, well, I highly recommend you. Wow, look at the pouring, graceful, without any drop. Wow, very lovely, very lovely. Wow, this teapot is lovely as well. This is a smaller. This one is smaller. The shape is cute. Please look at each side looks. The glaze it's natural form during the firing process. It's not artificial glaze. Look at this teapot. The glaze is so unique. This side has a beautiful super metal finish, and this side a baby teapot. This one with this capacity 110-20, very fit for 功夫茶. When you drink alone, inside is a ball filter. You can. It's very. The craftsmanship is great. Made from Nising clay. Wow, it's lovely. Where the details are perfect. The stem of from the maker. It's like signature from maker. It's his artwork. Wood fire. This clay great heating preservation. If I'm searching a teapot for bringing oolong, dark tea, black tea, aged white tea, this clay highly recommend to you. Yeah. Each one is art of work. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you. If I'm interested in anything while showing the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link on the bottom of for your screen. Okay. I would love to see you in our next live stream. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a great day and great night. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Okay. See you. Bye bye. See you. See you. Ciao ciao. See you.